spilling water all over me. I don't think my lid's on right. Okay, it says I am live. Okay, hang on one second. I'm losing my tripod here. Okay, it says I'm live, so if you can see me and hear me, let me know. People are calling, let me know. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And then if you're watching it on replay, let me know you were here, #replay. I am hearing that you're not supposed to use the word S-H-A-R-E. So people are saying if you will sprinkle the video. I don't know. I don't get it. If this video, or if you like these little projects and these little videos, it's so helpful to me if you sprinkle them or share them with your friends. It helps me so much. So if you have been around for a little bit, it's been a while since I've been on here live. So hello, I've missed you guys. If you have been around here for a while, I have shared, we have these repurposed wood theater chairs that are kind of in our entry. You can find it on the website, mycreativedays.com. If you just look up repurposed chairs, salvaged chairs. Anyway, they were wood theater chairs that we pulled out of a barn, and you couldn't use them as chairs anymore at all. But there was so much detail still on them, and the wood I just loved them. So I was trying to figure out a way that we could still use them. Not use them, like sit in them, but if I could salvage some of them in our home. And so Matt cut them off, and then I painted them and distressed them. And so anyway, they hang kind of in our entry all the way up the wall. And I've shared many pictures of them before, but every season I change up. There are like little wreaths on there right now. Yeah, I'm trying to think what's on there right now. Little wreaths that I made for kind of like spring and summer. And so today I wanted to change them up for fall. I don't do a ton of stuff for fall decorating, but I like to just change up the house with new seasons and holidays. And so I was going to make some fall ones. And so I thought I'd get on here and just kind of show you what I'm doing and my process and how I come about with these ideas. But these are your friend. So anytime I find these at thrift stores, yard sales, I'm always picking them up. Different sizes. So I've had huge ones that I make big wreaths with. These smaller ones are great for the wreaths that I need for the chair backs that are on our wall. But I mean, you can just use, they come together. So there's two together. So you can just use, this is a perfect wreath form, or use them together, but just the insides alone are perfect. And you get them so inexpensive. I mean, I usually get a bag of them for like $2, $1.88 or $2.88. So it's definitely worth, always go through your craft section at your thrift stores, because there's always stuff in there that I'm picking up for different things. So I should have grabbed gloves, but I didn't. Just some, like latex gloves. But so I'm just over here. I'm just cutting up this. I have this rag of a towel, and I just need a small little section. So the first thing, what I do love about these is that you can paint them, you can stain them, you can leave them as is, but they're just ready for you to customize and make however you want. So I wanted them darker for this. Sorry if that was too loud. I wanted them darker. So I am using a dark, it's walnut gel stain from Dixie Belle Paint. I'm using that on these, and I will just show you, you could use an old paintbrush or something, but I just like using rags. So yeah. So gel stain, to be honest, it's new to me in like the last couple years. I really like it. I really, really, really like it. So you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. So yeah, so I'm just going to rub this. For this little wreath, I'm leaving these two together, and I will tell you why here in just a second. So let me just, and I've already done some, so but you won't have to see me stain and do every part of these projects. Do you guys, if anybody's here, do you guys decorate for fall or just change things up? Like, not that you have to decorate, but, you know, like get out cozy throws or cozy pillows or, you know, just kind of warm it up a little bit. Or do you guys decorate for fall? Now what I'm doing is I put that stain on, and now I'm kind of just going over with the dry part of the cloth and just kind of wiping off the excess. So let me show you. I see a little bit more on this side. Okay, so that's kind of, let me see the difference. So I just wanted it a little bit darker for this project. Definitely could leave it like this. Okay, so let me just put this, not that a gel stain would, sorry, like spill, but with me, who knows? Who knows what could happen here? So I'm just gonna use a wipe to kind of clean off my hands. So the reason that I am keeping these together, which I actually kind of hide it with everything else I'm putting on here, is because I wanted that top part to kind of be part of the pumpkin top, but I'm kind of covering that with everything else I'm putting on here. So, so you definitely don't have to. You could totally do this with just like the inner side. So this is what I'm making, these little pumpkins, and I will kind of show you. So I shared on stories, I was at a yard sale and there was an old, I wish I would have kept it in here. It's out in the garage so I could show you what it is. But it was an old hanging lamp, like a vintage hanging lamp. And you guys, if I showed you the, if I showed you the form, you would know what I'm talking about. But this lamp, can you see, like, can you picture it? So it kind of went like this, and it was kind of like a flower shape, and then it had like a hanger. Well, it was in a free area at a yard sale, and this is the only part I wanted. But when I took this apart, I really liked the lamp frame, right? Like the wire part of it looks like a flower, and I'm thinking, what can I do with that? But I wanted the caning. Caning right now, I mean, it's super popular. You'll see it a lot on furniture and stuff, and so it's kind of, yeah, it's, and I love the texture and the look of it. So I wanted to come up with a way to reuse these, the caning was going to be used somehow. And then when I was looking at, when I started grabbing some of the, some of the fall stuff out, I thought that's what we'll do. We'll make the new, little wreaths on this out of that caning. So this is so simple. This is so simple. So what I did was, you are going to, I'm worried about getting the stain all over everything. So these aren't totally dry yet. All I did was trace the embroidery hoops. Okay, you guys can see. I just took a pen and I'm just tracing the embroidery hoop on the caning, and I wanted to come, whenever you're doing something like this, so if you see it kind of, can you guys see that line? It's kind of right there. So I still have all of this if I wanted to find another project or something to do with it, trying not to waste any of it, because caning is not cheap. So if you find these lamps for inexpensive and you want to kind of do a little caning project, pick them up, because I was actually looking to do some projects with caning, and I was like pricing it out, and it's not that cheap. So anytime I can repurpose something and get the same look, I'm gonna do that. And when I cut these out, what I did is I kind of went beyond my line. So it's a pen line, so I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but my line is there, and I'm just kind of going beyond that because that just gives me a little wiggle room. I don't want to get it too close to the line and then have it not work. So I still have this if I wanted to do a project with that. So then all I had to do was, so this gives me wiggle room, and I kind of can maneuver it around as I'm trying to glue it to this embroidery hoop. That was hard to say. And then all of this I can cut later. So I can definitely cut that off, but it's just gonna give me, that little extra room. And so let's see, I had them going one way. Which way did I have them going? Not that this is a big deal, but this is the front. Not that you have to do that, but for some reason I thought. And so you got to kind of work fast with the heat gun, oh my goodness, the hot glue gun, just like you always do. So I just kind of put one side down, and you want to smooth. So start with one side with your hot glue, and then you kind of want to, because these were kind of, if you can see, they're not that straight. They kind of got a little bend. So just so you don't have a bend in this, then you can kind of pull it this way before you glue this side down, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna kind of go around here. You guys see what I'm doing? Okay. Knock on wood. I shouldn't say this. Why do I do this? I have not burnt myself in a while with a hot glue gun. Anybody else like have horror stories about burns with hot glue guns? Oh my gosh. And I don't know, maybe it's just like the older ones that were. So I'm just kind of, as I'm going around, I'm pulling the caning taut, so then it's not kind of ruffled in the middle, if that makes sense. Okay, so I will let this, so see how it's all around? I will let this dry for a while before I'm gonna cut that off, just to make sure that the glue kind of dries and settles and gets on there. And I'm kind of doing the caning in different ways. Some are up and down, some are this way. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, just so they look a little bit different. Okay, then after that, I just picked up this, I think it's called reindeer moss. I just wanted something green at the stem, right? So this was at the Dollar Tree, $1. And then I went to a thrift store and I picked up one of the thinner belts. It's an Old Navy belt. Just like a leather belt. I did actually, let me show you what else I picked up. It is in here. I did pick up this one too, so it's kind of a cloth one, which I thought I would really like as the stem too. And I love the colors. It was like perfect for fall. This is me cutting it up, but I actually liked this one better. So go to a thrift store and find, you could use anything for the stem. This is just what I'm doing. I mean, if you've got something on hand. So what I do is I just, I don't want to do it on this one just yet. I just kind of put it here on the back so I knew where I wanted it and how tall I wanted the stem, you know, so some were taller, some were shorter. And then I would just cut this here and then I would hot glue it on there. Does that make sense? I'll show you with these others that I got done. So just like that. Just like this. And I like that you can tell it's a belt. I like the little holes on it. So, and then I just went over to my ribbon that I have. You could use like, I have burlap ribbon, but again, this was just kind of green and I wanted that. And so this is thick ribbon. So anytime I'm working on a project and I don't need this thick of a ribbon, obviously, because that would just be way too much, just cut your ribbon down. You'll get so much more out of it. But so I just needed a smaller section. So I just cut it, let's do it this way. Cut it down and just kind of, and when people say, what's the measurement? I don't measure. So I just kind of figure out where I want, let me see if I can do it this way, where I want that ribbon to land. So like right there, right? So I know I don't need that much. So then I actually kind of cut these down in half, this size. So, because I don't need that much. Those are the wrong scissors. That's okay. So I just need this little bit, and again, either side, and I'm just gonna kind of hot glue it up and kind of underneath here so it sticks like that. See that? So I'm gonna do that part now. So really, this could be, I was just thinking, this could be an entire thrift store project. Besides the stain, but you don't have to stain it. Ribbon, you can find at a thrift store. The caning might be a little hard, but get creative. And you could do, I mean, you don't even have to do the caning on the back. You could do a fabric, you could do paper, you could do like, you know, scrapbook paper, or you could weave ribbon on the back of these. You know what I mean? Just use ribbon. Just stick that up in there. So you could do anything for the back, anything that'll fit your home or what you have on hand, really. Okay, so at this point, it's not that pretty, so then that's why I wanted to add the greenery as well. And they have, I think it was Spanish moss too. I just kind of liked this, I don't know. I just grabbed this instead. So literally I just grabbed kind of a bunch of it. It makes a mess. It's kind of why I don't love using glitter, because it's everywhere, right? Whenever you use glitter, I don't know how it ends. Like, I'll be down here in my office and it'll end up in the kitchen. Like, how does that happen every time? I don't even know. So I don't like, usually the messier like stuff, it's glitter. It's glitter, really. This is easier to pick up. So I just kind of, I'll show you here, just kind of put it on there any which way. It's just kind of adds a little bit more. And then because I couldn't be done there, and I love wood beads, and I added a wood bead to this one, but yeah, see, I like just that one wood bead on there. Hang on one second. But you could add 3 wood beads, or just the last time I was at a thrift store, I found another bag of just, you know, like craft, just wood beads. Pick them up because they're going to be cheaper there. So, so you could do, so you've got it this far. I mean, you could add, let's see if they're going to let me do this. You know, you could add wood beads down here, put them over to the side. You can paint the wood beads, stain the wood beads. I just kind of added them. Oh, maybe I'll do 3 on this one. Yep, we're going to do 3. Okay, I like the way this one's turning out better than the other one. But no 2 pumpkins are alike, right? So you guys can see what I'm doing. I have all these little tiny hot glue guns. Gabrielle had oh my gosh, when they were younger, it was just so much. We used to have parties for Halloween. We used to have little get-togethers for Christmas, and we used to have birthday parties, obviously. But one of her parties that we had, it was we were creating something, I'm sure, of course, and so I had to get all these little yeah, see, I like that one better. Heat guns. Why do I keep calling it heat gun, but a hot glue gun? So then there it is. I mean, now this is just the way I'm doing mine, but literally you can do, see, and I'll want them all different. Let me just do, I think I'm gonna do 3 on this one though. So is anybody here? Are there any questions? I'm just gonna work on this one more, and then I'll wait for those other ones to kind of dry. And when I pick up ribbon, I always like to pick up ribbon that's kind of neutral. So when I found this ribbon, it was at Walmart. Looking at the thing, it was at Walmart last year at Christmas, but well, the green stripes got me. That's my favorite color. But you could use this all year round, right? All year round. So, Does not have to just be for Christmas. You could even, I have hot glue on my hands. You could do, like, go out and pick up some acorns. Do you have acorns in your yard? Or you could use those to embellish these little pumpkin wreaths. We used to have acorns on our street, but after that derecho, we no longer have them. The kids and I used to do so many projects with those acorns. We would paint them, we would count with them, oh my gosh, so many projects and just activities. And then when I was doing the daycare, same thing. We'd every fall go down and pick up the acorns and then bring them back and do things with them. And those trees are no longer here. So the only thing with the reindeer moss, I really like the way it looks. It kind of looks whimsical, if that's a thing, but it's kind of, you got to hot glue it down in different areas because it kind of wants to do its own thing. We'll just give this one a little haircut. I did not grab. Okay, I am gonna add 3 to this one again. And these, like, you know, the ribbon and everything, they kind of just hide all your hot glue and all like the mess underneath. So this one, I will add another wood ball there. I may have to hairspray him back here with some hot glue. But yeah, so then what I will do is I will just do some fishing twine. So how I will hang these, in case I get that question, is I will probably just do fishing line, you know, just between these little things, the little holes here, and then hang them up that way so you don't really see what it's hung by. Right now, the wreaths that are on there, they're little embroidery hoops just like this, but they're more for like spring and summer. They are actually hung by the ribbon that I have up there. So yeah, these little pumpkins, I will get them done today and hang them up. I will probably write a blog post about this and just kind of put all the supplies and everything down, but the belt for the hanger, yes. You're welcome, Constance. I see some people are here. Hello, Crystal, good morning. I wonder if it doesn't show up until somebody actually says something, maybe. I don't know. Hello, Elizabeth. It's good to see you. Angie, oh, she says, I'm catching you live. Angie on Instagram just sent me, I'm still bothered by it. She sent me this photo of something she lives in Iowa. She just found for free on the side of the road. It's this unbelievable old wood hutch. Oh my gosh. I love seeing the things that you guys are finding, and oh my gosh, that thing was amazing. So always send me your projects or like your thrifting finds or your curbside pickups. Like, yes, send them to me because I love seeing yours. I love decorating for fall and Christmas. It is so much fun. We just do not have fall weather here in Iowa yet. What is happening? We're waiting for it patiently. Good morning from California. Good morning. Hello from South Carolina. Okay, now I'm seeing messages. I swear it takes just maybe one person to say something and then I can see a bunch. I don't know. Okay. Doris, when are you doing Christmas? Okay, so that's a great question. I have to do, you know, holidays and seasons early. So I have been posting fall stuff and then people will say, I'm just trying to get through summer. I want to enjoy summer, and I totally get it. That's what I'm doing too. But I want to share these things early so then you guys can plan for, you know, if it's a project or you got an idea or something, then you can start doing it or get the supplies for that season that's coming up. So I will be decorating for Christmas in October. So I know people are like, that's crazy. And I get it. The end of October is when I will start kind of getting things out for Christmas. I love getting the Christmas stuff out because I always put empty totes around the house. And as we are getting them out, it's like I just get rid of what I don't love anymore. I did that just now for fall, got rid of tons of stuff. So Yeah, see, right, Crystal, I know. So ready to decorate for fall, but still way into the upper 90s in New Mexico. We are here with you in Iowa. What is that? It's 90s. It was 90s. I don't think we're still in the 80s, humid. And so, yeah, I know it. I know it just doesn't feel like fall. I've been lighting candles and I've got like all the throws out, and I do get cold down here I'm in the lower level of our house, and I sometimes get cold with the air conditioning on. So that's what somebody said yesterday. You're in a sweatshirt. Is it fall there? No, I wish it was. As soon as I have to head out the door, the sweatshirt comes off, but it just kind of gets cold in my office. So I wear a sweatshirt. I love sweatshirts. Fall for like hoodies and sweats, and I just love everything about it. So, but I'm not a pumpkin spice person. I don't drink coffee. I don't like coffee, but so I miss out on that pumpkin spice stuff, but everything else I love. I love that. Doris, I'll take what you throw away. We're actually having a big fall sale here at our house. So it will all be at that sale. I said to Matt, I feel like I just want to purge as if we're moving. That's kind of where I'm at right now. So there's so much like yard things, and we're going to be, it should be a really good sale. We're getting rid of a lot. So we always do, but this one will be, and in the fall, it's like my favorite time just to be outside. And so having those sales is so much fun. Ooh, Crystal, yes, I need fall. It was 58 degrees when I walked this morning before work. Yes. So in the morning, it's not, but it's been humid here. Like the past couple mornings when I've been out, I'm like, walk out the back door and I'm like, you can just tell it's going to be humid. But like last week, I felt like I had a couple of cool mornings where I was actually out in a sweatshirt. So, but by the time I had gotten back home, the sweatshirt was off. But I know it's just like that little glimpse of fall. It's like, it's coming, it's coming. You love coffee, but you're not a pumpkin spice fan either. That's interesting. So those of you that do drink coffee, do you look forward to pumpkin spice? Isn't there other things besides pumpkin spice? Like you get pumpkin spice. Oh, I don't know. I'm so bad at coffee. Pumpkin spice foam or something. I don't know. But I know like my sister, like she is a coffee person. She thinks I'm so weird that I don't drink coffee, but so that's interesting. I kind of thought I know not everybody, but I thought most coffee drinkers really looked forward to pumpkin spice coffee or season or whatever it is, foam. Doris, are you local? Let me know if you are local, because I just sent out, I have an email list of people that want to come early to our sales. And so we host a kind of a special night for them to come first and early. So if you're local, let me know. And then also I have some amazing things that I'm putting on my Instagram shop page this Wednesday that's tomorrow at 1 p.m. So for those of you that aren't local, that's kind of a way, I have some really cool things going up live. It's just at Instagram.com. If you have an Instagram account, it's just at My Creative Days shop, and all the things that I sell or that are in the shop right now. There's a few things that are still available, and you can head over there and see if there are some things. But every Wednesday I upload new things. I launch new things into the shop. So I have some really cool things going in there tomorrow. Oh my gosh, Crystal, same. Coffee always, but not pumpkin fan. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, Doris, no, don't like pumpkin. Okay, Doris, do you drink coffee? Okay, now listen, Lori. This is a fun talk, because I just posted, I don't know if it was on Instagram, but I said, I love fall. It's my favorite season, but I don't like pumpkin pie. I don't like pumpkin lattes. I don't like a lot of pumpkin things, but pumpkin bread, now what is that? That's like a whole different, that's amazing. So, skip pumpkin spice and go for a hot apple cider. Apple cider is amazing. So Ashley, do you drink coffee? Are you saying you skip pumpkin spice coffee and then you'd rather just have hot apple cider? Is that what you mean? Constance, love the smell of coffee, but never drink it. Same. Okay, don't like pop. I don't drink pop either. Tea, I do like tea. Not all teas. Like I cannot get behind the chamomile tea. I don't know what it is. No, no. But I love the smell of coffee. Even like if Matt, he doesn't have like a regular coffee maker anymore here, but like the coffee cans when you open them, I could just sit and smell that. I love that. I do love the smell. No, I'm in Chicago, but my daughter is in Iowa. Okay, if she's close to me, yes, the more the merrier. So you can just reach out to me either through messages, or you can email me at mycreativedays@yahoo.com, and I can loads of coffee. Okay, Doris, you drink coffee. Iris, I thought it's always me. I'm so happy I'm not the only one. No pumpkin. Oh my gosh. Pumpkin spice coffee is one of those things you love it or hate it. Oh, well, that's good to know. No middle ground. Yeah, my sister, we met for coffee, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. And she's like, I got tea, and she got, I don't know what she ordered. I don't think it was a pumpkin spice latte, but she got something. And then she said, is it pumpkin spice foam? I don't know, on the top. And she said, oh, you just got to drink off the top. I tried it and I'm like, oh, and I feel so bad because she really wants me to love it. And I just said, I can't go it. My grandma used to say that when she didn't like something, she would say, I just can't go it. So we kind of say that in our family now. I don't drink coffee, don't like it. My go-to in the fall is hot apple cider. Got you. I am like you. I don't like pumpkin food or drink. Yeah, I can't do it. They should have a hot apple cider, like Starbucks or those. They should do that. They should have like a drink like that. That would be cool. I love a bold coffee, never drink flavor. Penny, you're like Matt. Is that, so does bold coffee just mean black coffee? Matt just likes black coffee. He has, though, I did get him an espresso, and he does like that. I don't know what that means. Is that, it foams. It looks like there's extra stuff, but it's just a pod of coffee. So I don't think there's milk in it. I'm so bad. This is embarrassing. I'm just here telling you. I don't know what it is, but he does like that. But he just, black coffee wherever he goes. That's what he gets. Okay, I don't know how we got on this. It's because it's pumpkin season, and I'm making pumpkin wreaths for our entry on those chairs that we repurposed and hung on our wall. But I think it's fun to chit chat and go back and forth. So if you like these videos, please tell me. Please comment. Please like this video. Please, this video. I don't know why we can't really say that. Sprinkle this video. Just sounds funny to me. But so if I ever say sprinkle this, I'm just asking you to share it. Bold flavor, but I do take cream. Oh, bold flavor. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Just black coffee is what he drinks, but and usually dark roast. So maybe that means bold. Maybe that's kind of what he wouldn't even know either. I don't know. Thanks, Barb. Super easy. All from a thrift store and a free yard sale lamp, hanging vintage lamp. I mean, do you guys remember these? Because I had been thinking about doing a caning project type, just small projects. And then this was in the free thing. So I said, yes, I will take that. I will take it apart and use that caning. So now we have little wreaths. Thank you, Penny. Thank you. They're fun, right? I don't know. I like to see how other people creating and seeing how their brain works. And but yeah, so I think that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. If you're watching it on replay, leave a question. I'll come back and answer these. But yeah, Christmas stuff will not be starting until probably October. But I will be sharing all of that as well. But October and Christmas, it just sounds so funny. But don't most stores right now have Christmas stuff out? Maybe not Home Goods, but like I know Hobby Lobby does, right? But maybe I'm trying to think. Last time I was in Home Goods, I think it was mostly just fall stuff they were getting out. I don't think there was any Christmas yet. But okay, guys, have a great rest of your Tuesday, and I will check back in with you guys soon.